Hey, how's it going everybody? I'm DSpire and welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. So in today's video we're going to be showcasing a best class setup for the MP40 submachine gun to use in Warzone, and it also works just as well in Vanguard, and the MP40 is just an amazing weapon currently. I'd like to say it's one of the best weapons in Warzone currently. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you the best attachments for this weapon so you can copy them for yourself, use it in Warzone, use it in Vanguard, and I personally think this is the best setup currently available for the MP40. So before we jump into the class setup, I've actually got some double XP codes that work on Vanguard and also work on Warzone. So I'm going to put a double XP code on screen now, and when you redeem this code, it'll give you 1 hour of double XP and 1 hour of double weapon XP. So this is a one-time use, so whoever gets it first, that's what you'll get when you redeem the code. And I'm also going to put a second code somewhere in the gameplay on this video, so if you watch the full video, you can try locate that second code, and it's a second chance of getting the double XP. So pretty much you get double weapon XP, double XP, so in total you get 2 hours of double XP, and like I say, it's a one-time use, so look in the video, see if you can redeem it quickly, and then you can get yourself a double XP token. Yeah, so without further ado, let's jump straight into the class setup, show you exactly what I'm running on this setup so you can copy it for yourself and use it in game. So starting off with the first attachment, we've got the muzzle, and the muzzle I'm using is the booster. So this gives us fire rate as a pro, so this just helps us shoot a little bit faster and drop enemies quicker, and this definitely is an attachment that works well on this weapon. So moving on to the next attachment, we've got the barrel, and the barrel I'm using is the short. So this gives us limb damage as a pro, so when you're running around, you're not always going to be hitting them headshots, so this definitely helps with damage of the weapon and just helps you get them kills faster. So moving on to the next attachment, we've got the slate reflector, and in my opinion this is the best sight for the MP40 submachine gun. It just doesn't block your vision, you can run around and you can just lock onto targets. It works wonders on this weapon, and it's definitely an attachment I recommend. So moving on to the next attachment, we've got the stock, and the stock I'm using is the padded. So this attachment reduces the recoil, helps you stay on target and get them kills, and this is definitely one of the main attachments I'd recommend. So moving on to the next attachment, we've got the underbarrel, and the underbarrel I'm using is the hand stop. So this yet again just helps you stay on target, reduces the recoil, and it works wonders with the other attachments on this weapon. So moving on to the next attachment, we've got the magazine, and the magazine I'm using is the 45 round mags. So this helps us with the recoil control, gives us better movement speed, aim down sight speed, and fire rate. So this just works wonders. They're all things that you look for in a good class setup. You've got the increased fire rate from the other attachment as well, so that adds together. You've got the aim down sight, so when you're running around buildings, you can aim quickly and lock onto targets faster. Movement speed, so you can just run around, and like I say, reduces the recoil and makes this gun an absolute laser, and it's definitely an attachment I recommend. So moving on to the next attachment, we've got the ammunition, and the ammunition I'm using is incendiary. So if you haven't used this before, this pretty much just sets people on fire after you've shot them. It lasts a couple of seconds, but if you've got them that weak, this will actually finish them off, and this works well if somebody just gets in cover at last minute. You're potentially going to down them, so this works wonders in Vanguard and Warzone. So moving on to the next attachment, we've got the rear grip, and the rear grip I'm using is the groove. So this gives us aim walking movement speed, accuracy, ADS firing movement speed, horizontal recoil control. So yet again, this is one of them attachments that just gives you all the pros that you're looking for, and it works wonders with the other attachments. Just like I say, makes this gun an absolute monster, works well in both Vanguard and Warzone, so this is definitely an attachment I recommend. So moving on to the next attachment, we've got the perk, and for the perk I'm using the brace. So this gives us initial firing recoil as a pro, so as soon as you start shooting you're going to have less recoil. It's just going to help you lock onto them targets and get them kills. So moving on to the last attachment for this weapon, we've got perk 2, and for perk 2 I'm using quick. So this pretty much just gives an increased sprint speed, so we can rush around, run around buildings quickly, and it just makes it harder for enemies to lock onto you. So this is definitely something that works well on this setup. Yeah, so that's covered all the attachments for this class setup, and like I say, it just makes an absolute monster of a class. I think this is definitely the best MP7 class setup available currently. It just gives you low recoil, movement speed, aim down sight speed, all the things you look for, and it's definitely a class setup I'd recommend. Yeah, so without further ado, let's jump straight into the gameplay, sort of show you what this weapon can do in game. So in this game we got a V2 rocket, so make sure to watch the full gameplay just to see how good this weapon is. Yeah, so let's jump straight into the gameplay. Hey, how's it going everybody? I'm DSpire and welcome back to this video. So we're literally jumping into this gameplay, and let's just see what we can do with this setup. So we'll rotate around here. It's literally just going to be a case of working out where the enemies are. Manage to get them. Just look at this weapon. What sort of submachine gun should be doing that? It's just crazy.
They're taking Able.
I'm being honest, I didn't see them up there to start with. Luckily, they didn't get me.
Securing Charlie. New intel, ready for report.
That's UAV.
You need details?
Someone pushing upstairs. Hopefully, they don't hear me. That wasn't the same person, though. I'm sure.
Taking Charlie.
It wasn't. Managed to get them.
They're over people.
GG to them. Fortunately, we died. Is what it is in that situation. Oh no, we spawned literally on them. Teammate took care of them though. Fortunately, I couldn't do anything in there. Teammate took care of them. Fortunately, I ran out of ammo. Got both of them. Can I reload before they push me? Got them. Call my UAV in. I don't actually know where they are.
Charlie is lost.
Thought my teammate was going to die then, but luckily he took care of them. Right.
Got a guard dog coming in. Put down a cipher.
I don't really want to be pushing through the middle, so I'm going to rotate around this side. That puts on a 9. I was sure I saw somebody. Luckily, I got them. I'm going to die. I don't know how I survived that. Right, I'm going to throw my attack dogs in.
No mercy, lady. Attack dogs called in, on the way. Local informants have a report.
They got a good amount of shots on me then. They should have killed me.
Enemy down. Good dog. Closing with Baker.
I crossed over there just to get the ammo. That's a 15. Gonna call my advanced UAV in a second. Someone upstairs. Go up there and push my teammate got them anyway.
Double kill. Shit, lost our dog.
I've got hardly any ammo, so I'm gonna have to push again. Got them. Literally just trying to pick up the ammo. Called my advanced UAV in. Got them, that's 21. Hopefully they push this way. Just gonna sit here for a second. Right. Drop back.
Able is lost.
They got me weak.
We dug in at Baker.
Gonna drop back.
Recon aloft. We got eyes.
I don't know how I survived that. And there we go, that's a nuke. I'm not going to call it in straight away. I'm going to see if we can carry on. Pretty hectic at the minute, so I don't think I'm going to be able to carry on for long. I knew I was going to die then, GG. Right, so we've still got plenty of time left of this game, so I'm not going to actually call the nuke in just yet. Just going to see if I can get a few more kills with this weapon. But as you can see, this weapon's just crazy. Just absolutely destroys people on Vanguard. And it's just as good on Warzone.
Capturing Able.
I'm dead. I do not know how I survived that.
They're taking Charlie.
See if I can get... Teammate took care of them for the...
Able is overrun.
Somebody in the back of their spawn. I wasn't paying attention, unfortunately. GG to them. Push around here.
Friendly sending a glide bomb. Recon aloft. We got eyes.
Somebody's in this building. Got good shots on them. Luckily, we managed to get that kill. Reload before I get on top of here.
Securing Able. Allied glide bomber on the way.
Right, let's push them.
New intel. Ready for report.
Call my UAV in.
You need detail? Charlie is lost. 5 targets down.
That's them.
Oh, thanks for the ammo.
Let's get them as well. Rotate back round.
Taking Able. Throwing grenade.
Managed to get them. Next to no recoil.
Thanks for the
That's
ammo.
exactly why this gun is so good.
I'll put her on your tab. Baker is overrun. Attack dogs ready for action.
Call the attack dogs in.
They're taking Able. Friendly attack dogs on the way for backup. Recon airport. Eyes up. Bradley's coming. Hey, Hack's taking a beat. We hold Charlie.
Push their spawn.
Local informants have a report. Double kill.
That's the advanced UAV.
Recon sweeping the sector.
Call that in.
Got some friends nearby. Teammates have lost intel on their side. Those bastards got our dog. Heads up. Allied multiplier coming. Fury kill. I'm on fire. Wow, good dog.
Thought they were pushing behind me. They are indeed. That's a 19. Knew I was going to die in that situation, unfortunately. There was 2 of them. We're going to call the nuke in.
This is what I call metal time.
Right, we'll see if we can get a couple of kills before it detonates.
Friendly sending an airstrike. Friendly guard dog on his way. Allies calling a mortar barrage. Recon
Nuke's gone off. Can we get final kill? Can indeed. Got them. That's our intel. Nuke's detonated. And we did exactly what we wanted to do that game. We got the nuke. And it shows you how good that class setup is. And like I say, it's amazing in Vanguard. And it works just as well in Warzone. So in that gameplay, we got 85 kills. And we managed to get the nuke. So I'm certainly happy with that. And let me know down below in the comments what you think of this class setup. And I'll reply to all comments that I see. Yeah, so I think that's about it from me anyway. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. It's much appreciated. Thanks a lot for watching.